Hi guys, today I found a post from a username Ideal Truth. Um, Basically says that they live in or he or she lives in central New Jersey with a pretty good credit score, 767, working $25 an hour, living in a hotel. The premises is that I guess this person is paying about $60 a day to live in a hotel. Recently just purchased a vehicle with $16,000 loan. I think the payment is supposed to be like $320 or so, but currently paying about $500 per month to try to pay it off quickly or early. Currently has about $10,000 left. Is looking to move out of the hotel because it's just not sustainable, and has a pretty good idea of what they're looking at, but they want some general input. Just because I guess the thought is that they never rented a place before, and there are a few comments here and there. Basically, talks about it's 60 times 30. That's $1,800 per month. I'm sure you can find a place for cheaper than that. Is the saying. A few things to consider, a few things to think about is that before you do any of that, you have to kind of consider the amenities that comes with living in a hotel. I haven't really lived, I guess, extended stay before, so I'm not sure what's different from that versus a regular hotels and whatnot. But obviously the utilities are included, right? I don't know if you watch TVs and all, but I'm sure the TV is included. The internet, soap, towel, I don't know, maybe coffee, stuff like that are going to be, typically included in living in a hotel, like a cleaning, all of that, versus, living at your own place, you have to have all of that, like including the bed, right? So if you just flat out go out and rent a place, you would have to get your own bed. You have to get the utilities hooked up, pay for the internet, electricity, gas, whatever, water, and all of that stuff. You gotta have some towels and whatever else that again the hotel comes with that you won't necessarily have if you lived on your own. Unless you used to live something like that and you have all of that already somewhere, like stored in a storage or something like that. Those are the things that you have to consider spending, which will be additional cost than just to having a roof over your head, right? So I think the first step would be, if you want to move out of this hotel, which I think that you definitely should, would be perhaps become a roommate with somebody. That way, you're not fully committing to something right off the gate, right? It's already pretty much somehow like settled in a way, and all you're doing is just moving in. It's like kind of slowly but surely, but also you want to have at least save up a little bit of extra cash. And I don't know if you're living paycheck to paycheck type of thing, but you want to have a little bit of extra so you can actually spend money from your own rather than borrowing money to pay for all this. It doesn't matter what the interest rate is, blah blah blah. Like I don't think any of that matters. I think you just got to be able to save up a little bit where you can have the means to pay for it with your cash, so you're not further digging into a hole and getting into debt, because something could always come up that you're not foreseeing now, where you may have to be able to address that. I don't know what could come up, but anytime there's some changes, you have to be able to. I don't know if prepared for it is the right word, but at least be able to have a little bit extra cushion, so you can have a little bit of margin when it comes to making big changes. So I think that's a good option. And then if you say I gotta have my own place type of thing, and just can maybe you can get one, but again I would strongly encourage you to get at least a 2-bedroom rather than a 1-bedroom. Again, I know it says additional cost, but if it comes down to it, then maybe you can rent out the other place and typically the cost between the one bedroom versus two bedroom is not that drastic where it's not double the cost of you're paying for one bedroom versus two bedroom. So I'll definitely encourage something like that where you have a little more flexibility. So if you need to or wanted to, you can actually do that. Find a roommate or the place that you are in the charge of or you're responsible for. And as far as making the additional payment is concerned, again, that will depend on what your timeline is and how fast you're looking to move out, and are you ready for all that. Once you figure out the budget and all of that, because I don't know what the rental market looks like and what area you need to be in and this sort of things to kind of know. But based on your budget on the new place you're looking to live in, plus all the extras, like again the utilities, internet, and all of that stuff, versus how much you have saved up in order to be able to kind of properly furnish the new place. Until you have that enough savings and the buffer, I would say maybe reduce your additional payments on the auto loan a little bit lower, just so you can have that ready first. Again, because I'm not sure what the timelines are, but if you're seriously looking to do something like that, again, sooner rather than later, I think the primary goal should be not trying to pay off the debt, but really achieve that first. And then once you moved in, once you have all of that accomplished, I think you can kind of focus back on, again, paying off the debt and, getting this, getting that. I think that would be more of an ideal case. So hope that helps. For anything, let us know. Thank you.